Good morning. France and Spain have announced COVID testing on visitors from China following a similar decision in Italy. The French government said passengers flying from China to France would have to present a negative COVID test less than 48 hours old before embarking. Arrivals in Spain can skip the test if they are fully vaccinated, and Spain does accept some Chinese vaccines. Beijing has said it will fully reopen its borders next week for the first time since March 2020. Its current COVID surge has caused wariness, however, with reports of hospitals filling up and waves of illnesses. The UK, South Korea and Israel also announced new testing rules on Friday, whilst the US and India have already imposed restrictions. The bodies of 13 Moroccans have been recovered after their boat sank off the country's southern coast whilst attempting to reach the Canary Islands. The 45 passengers on board the boat were attempting to reach Las Palmas when it hit a rock and sank on Friday. About half of them, some 24, were rescued from the water. One woman was among the dead, and 8 of the passengers remain unaccounted for. Morocco's 2M News service reported the passengers had used an inflatable boat which was quickly damaged, and the victims found themselves in the middle of the waves. Naval Special Forces from Libya intercepted a trawler carrying nearly 650 migrants trying to reach Europe, according to the Media Bureau of Eastern Naval Headquarters. Spanish human rights group Caminando Fronteras said in early December that more than 11,200 migrants have died or gone missing whilst trying to reach Spain since 2018. That's an average of 6 a day. The Guardia Civil have arrested a 36-year-old French national in Marbella. He was a fugitive from Marseille and has had an international arrest and surrender order against him since 2019. The man was wanted for being part of a criminal organisation, drug trafficking and money laundering. He'd been sentenced to 6 years in prison. The fugitive had already been arrested in September 2021 by the Portuguese authorities. However, he managed to escape from a detention centre whilst his real identity was being verified. Last year, the International Fleeing from Justice team has completed the location and arrest of several people, both at the request of national and international authorities. Now, the National Geographic Institute on Saturday registered a magnitude 4.1 earthquake in Andalusia. The epicenter was located northeast of the town of Carboneras in Almeria, and the seismic movement was felt in several municipalities of the province. According to information published on the IGN website, the earthquake happened at around 8:05 in the morning at a depth of some 5 kilometres. There were no reports of damage or injuries. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.